Hey folks, Lester here. Have y'all ever done anything that you know you shouldn't do? You know you shouldn't do it before you actually do it, and then you do it anyways. Well, today, I am going to go for a record here. I'm going to wear this shirt that is way too small for me. I'm going to go over there and light me a fire. I am going to dance in front of that fire, and I'm going to video the whole thing for the world to see. Yeah, this is going to be bad, but let's do it. Come on. Did I just go off and do that? And am I actually wearing the Naked Hog Shirt? So you guys, I want to show you one of the cutest things about waking up here in the morning. Well, morning, Dad. You gonna come out, sweetie? Come on. Come with Daddy. You guys walk with me. What's in there? Hold on. Oh, God! 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 Jamie! Oh, Lord! Oh, God! Jamie! I did something horrible.
What?
Oh, my God. I just put my foot in my crock, and I thought that the fleece was coming out of it.
Oh.
And I kicked my crock off to fix the fleece. And there was a giant frog. It's just as bad.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jamie. Oh my God. I gotta stop doing this. I have to stop leaving my shoes sitting around. So you always swing by the greenhouse first. Isn't that terrifying? Hard part is fighting through the net here. There we go. Y'all ready? This is really cute to watch. They're so ready to come out. Come on. Good morning, everybody. I got your snacks right here in my hand. I gotta get them open. Morning, Terrence. Terrence, not Pea-Pat. She ain't bothering nobody. You guys feel so happy to be alive? I'm doing wonderful. Y'all are all doing so wonderful. There's our protector sitting there on the ridge watching. Terrence. That's a good boy, Terrence. Pea-Pat, come over here, sweetie. Pea-Pat, if you don't want to be dead to me, you better get over here. All right, y'all had enough snacks. Now get to work. Thank you, Millie, for being a good girl, sweetie. Thank you so much, Millie Willie. I want to show you all the indention in Roman's back. You can see it right here. When I move his hair back out of the way, that's the indention. That's about as, it's at least this. This is how wide that indention is. Right down his back, right there where he was, I guess, probably harnessed up to a wagon or whatever he did so many years of his life. And now he has an entire, look at that, with the sun shining, you can see it. That hurt? Did I scare you when I did that? Oh, golly gee. Oh, Lord. Oh. Turn around, and there comes Rita's behind, right towards me. Rita, sweetie. And then I want y'all to look what they've done over here. I don't get this for anything. I set a roll of hay there. I cut the netting off the top to make the top very loose. I cut the netting down to allow the top where they can pull the hay up easy enough, right? You would think they would be happy with that. However, they've come over here, and I don't know why, they've completely demolished a half roll of hay that was right there. They demolished a half roll of hay that was sitting right there, and they're beginning to do the same thing over here. I don't know why they're choosing certain bales, certain rolls of hay, and doing that to them. And then I hate that they're doing that, number one, because I'd kind of like them to be able to gauge how much they're eating. And then also, when they start biting and chewing on these sides of the rolls, there's all that netting. You don't want them to ingest all of that stuff. That could be dangerous. So the thing is, if I was to take all of this and stack it inside the barn, I could do that. It would just take away my place to park my tractor and my side-by-side. So we got some stuff to try to figure out. We have some decisions to make coming up. Not today, but at some point we have to start considering how we're going to move the bulls around. I don't know if I should leave a couple of females up here up front with them or not. Hey Waylon, why are you guys mad? Why are you and Chuck both mad today? Chucky, what do you got going on over here, bud? So you can hear Tex. If you listen, you can hear Tex out there, and they're all like moaning and groaning about stuff. I don't know what's going on, but if you notice, all these guys over along the fence line are kind of staying out of the way. So you can hear that low rumble, not just from these two, but also from Tex, and he's out back. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but I don't know what's going on. I don't understand their behavior enough to know exactly why they're feeling agitated. And then I think what's kind of neat is look how, don't you be mean to my fence. Do not. Oh, that's why we call it the bullpen. But you can see all the sway he's putting in. He's pushing and shoving on my post. Look at there. What'd you find, buddy? What did you find right there? A stick? I don't really know exactly why they're agitated. There's a couple of flies on their back, but I don't think it's the flies. And I'm watching the other cows over here, and you don't see any tail swishing at all. So it's not. And that wouldn't be a reason for Tex to be moaning back with them. Wish I could read your mind, boys. I wish I knew what y'all were thinking. I just don't know what I can do to help you. We don't have any cows in heat, so there's nothing. It's nothing about breeding. What, buddy? Why do you look so mad? Why do you look and sound so mad, sir? Look at that. Look what you had on your horn, bud. It's not a muffin. That's not a muffin. Chucky, you're filthy. Can I look at your eye? Can we look at your eyes? There. Chucky Poos. Chucky Poos. Waylon, are you okay, buddy? You're so mad? No one knows why you're mad, though. You gotta let us know what you're mad about. Here comes Prince Willie Joe. He's like, if they're mad, I'm gonna be mad too. If they're mad, I'll be mad too. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's going on with my bulls. But no, I just When I hear them acting like this, I don't know really exactly what's happening. And then I'll tell you something that you're not going to believe. It's not going to make much sense to you. But I do believe that if all of the bulls are together, they will not have a reason to be jealous of each other. So for example, if Tex was over here with the other bulls, then he would not be necessarily, if they're actually upset with each other here, and that's what's going on, it makes me think that is it time to move Tex up front? There's no reason to have Tex out back. But that's not for today. That was just something I've been thinking about. Okay, bye boys. This morning we are off to return the little tractor we rented for the weekend. Got quite a few things done with it. I was considering, I did not do it. I was considering though, taking it out here into the bullpen and digging a couple of small areas. With a tractor this size over here, you can't do a lot. So it's not really meant for digging a massive, and you know, you're not gonna create an amazing pond. But I did think about going out there and digging a couple of these little small holes like this over here that might could fill with water. I know we have a nice solid clay foundation, a base, and then that would always give the cows an additional water source for just in case scenario. But I think that you all would agree with me that that is sloppy and that's nasty. And what I would not want to do is create more of those around the property. Could be more places for mosquitoes to hatch off and snaky little areas. So I chose against it. If it were a larger tractor that could dig a deep enough of a pond to where you wouldn't have all the algae and stuff, that might be one thing. But this little small tractor here, you're not going to get anything more than 6-7 foot deep. And then my problem with that is I wouldn't be able to bank the sides how you want. What do you call that? I'm not skilled enough to make the sides where your cows could walk down into it. And you would not want to have just a 6-foot hole out in your pasture. So you guys, I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So we're not doing any pond digging today, okay? No pond digging. But I will be doing more fencing over at Jake's, so not to worry. There'll be more fencing happening, that's for darn sure. We will be digging.
Let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.